Hey guys, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video we're going to discuss all about how you can create a login and registration form using HTML and CSS theme. So let's look at the output of the login and sign up form. So first I'm going to refresh the page, and this is input fields, username or email. You can add anything else, username or email, and add the password like that. You can use the login button to log in that with the help of PHP and MySQL, so on and so far, but I'm gonna show you how you can design that. And this is a sign up form right now, so you can add like that. Right, so when I click again login, I can log in the account, right? So I close my browser and open my code editor. Inside that have a CSS file, but I will reset all of the things because I'm going to show you from scratch. And this is an image file, right? So we're going to use the image. Inside the style.css have a Google fonts, so we're going to use it inside the project. And also have a font awesome file to add the icons. So let's buy the code, container, wrapper. Inside the wrapper I'm going to add the form tag. Inside the form tag I'm going to add the h2 tag. Use login. First of all we will design the login form, and I'm going to add the form, leave the action, use input fields. Inside that I'm going to use input type will be text, and placeholder I'm going to use username or email. And then I also add the class form control. After that I need to add the div icon with the class name of icon, right? And inside that I'm going to add the font awesome icon like class fa. I'm going to use envelope, means email icon, right? So this is our first input field, so we need to get that and paste the second time, and the second time I need to change that will be lock, means password, and this will be password. Type also password, and we need to use this form tag, and inside the form tag I need to add the button tag. Type will be button, and also I'm going to use class btn login. Write the text. After that I'm going to use links. Inside that I'm going to use href, means link, to create a link, or get password. And also I'm going to add not a member, and I will create a signup.html file only. This time I'm going to assign the .html, assign the name of the file, because when user will click on the sign up, then I want to remove it in the sign up form. So serve, and look at that inside the browser. Right now this is the icon, email icon, and lock icon, and some content inside this. So let's look at that in the CSS. In the CSS you need to reset the properties in a minute. Padding 0, box size in border box, and then I'm going to select the body. In the body I'm going to use background URL, images bg, and I'm going to use no repeat, center color, and I need to use main height 100 lvh. It should be display the image inside my page right now. Next one is I need to add the font family Poppins Sensei. After that I need to select my body, and I'm going to use overlay, it's after content will be none, but we need to use position relative inside the body. After that you need to use content will be none and position will be absolute. Left will be 0, right will be no, top will be 0, left will be 0, and width will be 100%, height also 100%. I'm going to add the background RGB add 0.5. 0.5 is opacity, right? So save and look at that. But I want to disable, enable or readable the content, so I need to use Z index -5, or you can write any number as you want, but you need to add the negative number, right? Let's work on the contact form. So in the contact form, you can say that input form, right? So this is the wrapper. Inside the wrapper have all of the content. So this is the parent of the form tag. So inside the form tag have all of the content. So I'm going to select my wrapper class. In the wrapper class I'm going to use display flags. Justify content will be center. Align item will be center. And also I need to use min height will be 100 VH to display the content in the center of the page. Right now everything in the center of the page. The next one is I need to select my form tag, but before selecting the form I need to select the only form class that I have assigned on this one tag. So inside that you need to use width for 50 pixels, and I'm going to use background hash 39343i, and also I need to add the border radius 5 pixels. So let's look at that, right? Let's move on the form h2 tag. In the h2 I'm going to use padding 2 rem, 1 rem, 2 rem, and also 1 rem. So right, for our padding. The next one is I'm going to display the content h2 tag in the center, so I need to use text align center. Font size I'm going to use 2.5, save and look at that. But 2.5 and save. Perfect. Cool. Let's add the color DDD, right? After that I want to add the underline, so I'm going to select it and use colon after, and this content will be none. Also we need to use position relative on that. Then I need to use position will be absolute. I need to use top will be first I'm gonna use width will be 100%, height will be 2 pixels, and background will be hash DDD. First I'm gonna show you use save and look at that. So this is our underline, but I need to use top will be 85% and left will be 50%. Also I'm going to save it and look at that. But I will use translate -50%, -50%. So it should be displayed in the center of the page right now, as you can see, right? Perfect. So let's add the space inside all of the form, means input fields. So input fields is appeared inside my form text, so you need to select the form and use padding top and bottom 1 rem, left and right 1.5 rem to make a space. Just a minute. Yeah, right, perfect. Let's select the form control. I think, yeah, I need to check that. Yes, form control. In the form control I need to use width will be 100%, outline will be none, and border will be 1 pixel, solid and DDD, and I'm going to use margin 0.6 rem, padding 0.6 rem, top and bottom, left and right I'm going to use 0.6. This time I'm going to use temporary padding because I will change it, and I'm going to use margin top and bottom to make a space of each input text field. Font size 1 rem, and font family I also need to add font family for pins. Sensitive. First we're going to save it and let's look at that. Right. So this is my extension. Don't focus on that. So this is our input field, but this is the only input field, but we need to manage our icons inside that. So I need to use the position, but before using position I'm going to share with you. So I need to select input field. In the input field you need to use position will be relative, right? Because the input field and your icon is appeared inside the input field div. So you need to select the input field div and use position relative. Once you use the position relative inside that, then you can select the input fields dot icon class. Inside the icon class you need to use position will be visible, and I'm going to use top will be 10 pixel and left will be 0 pixel, and I'm going to use width will be 47 pixel, height also 47 pixel, and I'm going to use background will be hash 2 at B463. So look at that, right? So I want to display those content in the center of the page, means icons in the center of the page. So I need to select the I tag icon, not icon, in the field I tag. In the I tag I need to use display flags, align it in the center, and justify runner will be center. So look at that. But also I need to add the height, the same height you need to assign on that. So look at that, right? The next thing is I need to change the font size. So I'm going to use font size 1.5 rem, and padding I will use all side 1 rem, color will be white. So look at that, right? So I think I will manage it. So this is I can't see the text, input field text. When user will enter something inside input field, I can't read that. So I need to manage it. So I need to set up our padding. So I need to use the padding, where is padding, like that. So 0.6 rem, then 0, and this will be I think bottom, yes, and this will be left side 3.5. So and look at that, everything is appeared inside the input field, means username and password. This is a cool feature inside that. Perfect. So let's work on the button tag. So I need to select the font tag and button tag. In the button tag I need to use width will be 100%, and margin I will use top and bottom, means make a space 1.5 rem, 0, outline will be none, font size will be 1.2 rem, the border radius will be 25 pixel, and yeah, I'll use border none. Padding I will use 0.9 rem and 0, cursor will be pointer. The background I will use transparent. No, I will use background will be hash, same background that I have used on earlier, like there. Right. The next one is I will use color will be white, and also I need to select the font button tag hover effect. So I need to use opacity 1, and inside that I will use the transition to add the hover effect when user will hover the mouse, and also I need to use opacity will be 0.9, the default is 0.9. When I hover that, and it should be displayed. Right now as you can see, this is simple animation. So let's work on this one section. So this is very simple section. So I need to select the links, select display flags, justify content will be space between, and we need to use margin 1 rem and 0, and use color will be white. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So look at that. but also we need to select the links tag as well. So I'm going to select the dot links anchor link, and its color will be white. Text decoration is default, will be none. Yeah, I select it one more time, this one, and I'm going to use text decoration will be underlined. Means default you can't see the underline right now inside the links, but when you hover the mouse, just a minute, I can't see the underline right now. Okay, there's a mistake. So right now, as you can see. So let's work on the sign up form. Means user will add the, so I'm gonna get that, copy all of the content, create a signup.html file, paste all of the content inside that. The next one is you need to change few things. The first thing is sign up, right? Next one is user will enter the username, and this will be get it the second time. The first one is username, the second one is email, so I need to change the placeholder. That one is password, and this is sign up, PTN sign up, but it's not usable on this time, but sometime you will use it. So this is a login an account. So click to login, and this will be login. So now look at that, click on that. Right now, as you can see guys, username, email, password, and sign up. When you will click on the login, it will move. Okay, what happened? Okay, there's a mistake. I need to use index.html page because the login page doesn't exist inside that. So look at that. Okay, what happened? In a minute. Inside the index, yeah, perfect. Click that, click that, click that, click that. Right, so this is a very simple and cool project that will help us to improve your skills using improve your HTML CSS skills. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day guys.